Well, praise the good Lord, saints of the Most High. I hope all is well. We're going to go ahead and get right to it. My time is very short right now. But anyway, I received a message last week, sometime this week actually, about my video that I had sent last week. And the part that the person was talking to me about was the slide that I had did at the meeting that said, our healing is in God's hands and our health is in our hands. And so, by me talking to this individual more, and when God gave that to me, God allowed me to know and see, and he confirmed it over and over and time again from different preachers, different books, different things that I read and I've seen about human responsibilities, that we have responsibilities with what God has given to us. And so, with that being said, I want to encourage you to continue to do what you know to do the right things for your health, and whatnot. There's two quotes that I want to read to you, and something out of a book that I will read to you as well. So first of all, the first quote, it says, "Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out." Success. It is the small sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. And so when I saw that quote on a exercise video that I was doing, I thought about Sister Ross and how she encouraged us, to take baby steps. I can't remember what her testimony was about, but I think a lot of us have held on to that baby steps, and taking baby steps, and how important that is and whatnot. And to thank God for the baby steps. I think that's what it was about her testimony. She was saying, thank God for the baby steps. Thanks God for the things that just don't seem like it's a lot or significant, but it is something, So give God thanks for all things, not just the big things, but the baby steps, the little things, the things that seem so insignificant. So anyway, with that being said, this book, I have been reading this because I am on a 30-day challenge, as I have mentioned before. And so part of it is that I have to read 10 pages of a book. And so I had seen a video of this guy that I really, really liked. And so then I decided to see if he have any books available. And so I've been reading that, and there's a lot of good stuff in here. I don't know what his belief, his faith, his denomination or anything is, but so far I have really, really enjoyed it. I've shared a couple of stories with my husband, and so far I would recommend this if you're looking for something, a daily devotion. Very simple reading. He encouraged you to go to the scripture and read the scripture for yourself. So anyway, bear with me as I read this. He's not talking about this as far as health is concerned, but I thought this was good for us to also be able to, relate it to our health and anything else in life. I mean, he was talking about the spiritual things, but then also the natural things. So this is what it says. Sometimes it's necessary to do these things, but rather than having a periodically overhaul your life to make up for deficiencies, adopting the smallest daily habits might be the better path towards excellence and long-term sustainable growth. Anyone can put in a lot of work for a short amount of time to get their game back up to par. But the people who do this usually slip afterwards because they do not learn to do the small things that could have kept them moving forward the whole time. In your own time, and I'm skipping a couple of paragraphs, but the last paragraph, first of all, let me just even talk about what I just read. And I really like that because what he's basically telling us is that if we just start with small daily habits, we'll see a long time goal. What a lot of us try to do is we try to jump right into it, and we try to tackle it with these big, I don't know what word I want to use, but just these big goals or whatever, and then we wonder why we're not being successful. But he said the smallest daily habits might be the better path towards excellence and a long-term sustainable growth. That's what you want. You want something that's going to help you long-term and something that's going to sustain you. So these quick fad diets and all this stuff is not good. It's not good. It's not healthy. And you're going to lose the weight, but then you're going to gain it back because you didn't find anything or method to help you towards an excellent and a long-term growth. So anyway, the last passage, it says, nothing would be drastically different initially, but a year from now, you would be shocked by how far you've come. And that's because it's often the smallest things done consistently that have the potential to change everything for the greater. So I said all that to say, start small. Remember, success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Remember, you want something, you want to work towards something that is excellent and that is long-term, that's sustainable. You don't want a quick, hey, let's get it done, and then you find yourself right back to the place that you were once before. So I really, really, really like this. And so I thought when I read that I wanted to definitely share that with you. I hope that it makes a whole lot of sense and something that can be able to help you. And then the last quote I will share with you, I saw this quote on the video as well, which by the way, I meant to bring the video and show you the video that I'm doing. I really like her. I think I mentioned her before, but Jessica Smith is who I think it's Smith, is who I work with a lot. I love her videos. I really, really like what she does. But anyway, so maybe that is on another time. But the quote that I got off of that video says, don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. So a lot of times we use that as an excuse. I cannot. But we cannot use that as an excuse. Okay? So don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. So do what you can, all right? And don't focus on what you can't. Focus on what you can do. Remember, take those baby steps. You want it to be excellent. You want it to be long-term. You want it to be sustainable. So do whatever you can in order to receive or to achieve your success, whatever goals that you have in life. And hopefully health is one of your goals. I hope that it is. But anyway, that's all I have for today. Please remember next Saturday, March the 5th, we will be having our health awareness class. My plan so far, I've been working on it, and please continue to keep me in prayer. It seemed like it was going to be one of the easiest things. Come to find out it's a little difficult. But anyway, just about, about what to eat, what not to eat is, Lord willing, an announcement will be read on Sunday. So be sure to invite someone if you would like and come out and whatnot. So, if you're having issues and problems and you don't know what are the good things to eat, what is considered healthy, what's in your fridge or your pantry and whatnot, we're going to talk about those things. So we're going to do a little spring cleaning in our kitchen on next Saturday, March the 5th. So it's very, very important for us to be able to talk about that. We know to do good. We know that we should be healthy and we should eat well and do those things, but do you know how and whatnot? So those are the things that we're going to talk about on next week. But that's all I have for you as of right now. So I pray that you have a blessed weekend. I love you very much. And happy 35th anniversary to Agape. So excited to be able to celebrate, with the church and everything like that. So we'll see you on Sunday to end our celebration for this year, 2022. So God bless you all and have a blessing.